Well, hello guys, welcome back. I got rid of all the demon stuff, right? I got rid of their playlist. Oh, they still have Pinterest for it, but that really doesn't matter 'cause it's full culture. But got rid of their playlists. I think I got rid of all of them. I took down anything that was dedicated to them, and I made sure it was dedicated to somebody else. I made sure they knew that I wasn't going to work with them. I didn't trust them. I was really polite about it. I was like, look, I appreciate what you're offering, but all you're doing is offering. You're not giving. And I think the Norse gods are right. I think you're just going to offer forever and you're going to hang around. You're going to give food and offerings and all this other stuff. And you're going to be taking time away from, time I could use to like build up my rune skills or something. Because you can't do both. And that's always been Odin's argument all this time. You can't do both. You can work on your rune skills or you can go off and watch Vegas videos. You can work on having a relationship with Thor, or you can plug yourself down in front of a slot machine. Now, he has no problem with any of that stuff, but he's like, that's all you're doing. We gave you an adjustment period, fine. We gave you some time together, fine. But you're just running off and spending all the time watching Vegas videos and playing slot machines and having fun. And when's the last time you did rune work? I said, well, the runes hate me, but, Odin's like, no, I don't want them here. What are they actually doing for you but making you lazy? I was like, okay. And I let go of all the demon stuff, and then I had an Asmodeus dream, and he just stands here in the dream wearing this gray uniform with he has like all the medals and everything, like say somebody of a general rank I think would have. And he has his arms crossed, and he has a short crop gray hair. And he's smiling in a nice way, not in a bad way, but I get the sense of he could stand up here on the battlements and wait forever. He's just gonna wait out this siege or this war or whatever we're going through. And he's not going away. And since I had a dream from him, I was like, you have to go away. I took down all your stuff. I took down all of your lists. I had dedicated something to him, and as it was clear they weren't coming through, I took it down. Now, of course, my order speeded up. My bulb order speeded up. I don't know if that's Loki or what. That's the problem. When you work with multiple gods, there's really no way to tell who did what. It's just a case of 5 of them sometimes will claim something and you have to figure it out. 1 second, please. Sorry about that, but 5 of them will claim something and then you have to figure out who did it. And, the stuff that we could tell, all of us could tell, that the demons are here and working with me hasn't happened. I haven't suddenly become rich, and I wasn't shy because he said, ask for what you really want as opposed to what you think will look good. I haven't suddenly become rich, so I never have to worry about money. I haven't suddenly gotten perfect vision. I damn well haven't gotten rid of my allergies or my arthritis or anything else. And I'm like, that's what I'm asking for. I'm asking really for practical shit. It seems like people that work with demons would be more ambitious than I am. And Odin, and everyone worked with me on healing last night. And Bragi even worked with me on healing again. It's not listed a tribute, but I found the Norse gods will do all they can for you. And they're truly grateful for what I give them. And they're truly happy for what I give them. And, I was talking to Odin, and I know we talk about these homes a lot, I realize that. But I said, it kind of felt hollow when we were bringing stuff in. I would grab something for, say, Odin, and I would grab him like a fancy sports car in dark blue or something. And that was great, but then we had it, everyone could have one, and it didn't mean anything. Same thing like if I got Thor a tractor, and he got a tractor in a barn and a big old truck, like all the stuff, all the fancy stuff you'd want on like a successful farm. He got all that, but Freyr could have it too. Anybody could have had it. It kind of didn't mean anything after a while. And I said, I don't know if that's a message or that's just how I'm built. Like, there was no effort. I had to go to the effort to download it and to put it in my thing, but then I could give it to everyone. Does that make sense? It feels more like it means more if I have to build it. I built Thor a cart last night, and it's dreadful looking because it's 2 tree stumps and a sled and something on top. And, You only know it's a cart if I tell you, but he's touched. He liked that, I think, more than he liked the tractor and the sports truck because, at least I put some effort into that. But yeah, Asmodeus won't go away. And I don't know why, because I'm like, well, none of the stuff has happened, obviously. I'm sitting here, I've taken my medication. I'm sitting here in misery, and nothing has happened, right? Nothing's like starting to fix itself. So I don't know, guys. Um, it's one of those things. I keep looking off to the side because I'm trying to think. It's just one of those things. I don't know what benefit they would get of working with me. I'm obviously not rich. I'm obviously not big enough a platform to give them promotion. And they had told me repeatedly they didn't want that kind of relationship. Anyways, I'm also sure with you guys that they just wanted what everyone else had, which was we live together as a family. If I need something, I ask one of the gods, and if they can do it, they will. And if they would like something in return, they might request it, but it's not a kind of business relationship. It's a family relationship, first off. Sometimes I do stuff for them just because to say thank you, or sometimes I ask for something, but just like you would in a family. And sometimes they do stuff for me just because, or to thank me, and sometimes they do stuff because I've requested it or whatever. Sometimes they ask for stuff. So it was a model I guess demons don't fit into well. Because you can try to totally break tradition and see how it works for you, but it didn't seem to be working with them because there was none of that contract, or you don't have to do contracts, I think, but there was none of that motivation of you give me $1 million and I will give you X, Y, or Z. And, Thor didn't trust them. And I have noticed that the Norse gods don't trust a lot of outsiders, though I'm sure they've worked before. Um, and a lot of them just didn't trust them. And, a lot of them, they're real simple, down to earth gods. They really are. They're not flashy. And I think they were offended now by the point that, demons are just demons. It's two totally different cultures. If Asmodeus isn't showing up in a three-piece suit or expensive business suit or his uniform or something, and he always looks sharp and he always looks perfect and he just oozes wealth, I think that personally offends them because, it's not like they have physical money somewhere in a physical bank account, but they would all have the same level of richness, being princes and kings and everything, and they don't feel the need to flaunt it. It's like trying to find Prince Harry when he's running around the battlefield dressed up, as everyone else, and nobody realizes the king is talking to them. It's like that's how they are, where Asmodeus would be just resplendent and letting people come to him, or maybe he would disguise himself. I don't know. But it's just, they don't trust him and they don't like him. And since they don't trust and don't like him, they won't have me have anyone else in because they know me. If I let one in, they all get in. And, I've been hearing little squeaks and squawks from Egypt and Greece intermittently, but it could just be we live in a culture that kind of, for lack of a better word, worships and looks up to the Greeks in ancient Egypt. So it's like, well, I'm watching a lot of Vegas stuff lately. Of course, Greece and Egypt are going to come up, and Rome and everything else. There's everything in Vegas. So I just figured I would catch you guys up. I am super sleepy, but I'm supposed to be getting my grocery order today, and apparently my bulb order is coming in, so I want to try to beat the porch pirates. So if you guys like what you see, like, comment, subscribe, and I will see you later. Bye-bye.